Hey guys, good morning. It's Dave Santarelli from BreakingChartAlerts.com and Santarelli Trading Exchange. We had some unemployment numbers that came out that were much better than expected. U.S. Initial jobless claims for August 27th, 340,000 versus 345,000 expected. 353,000 was the previous week's. And then we have USA exports for August, 212.8 billion versus 207.7 billion prior. So that means a lot more, products are being shipped out, which is great. And then imports, 282.9 billion versus 283.4 billion prior. Let me share this screen with you guys. You guys can see. Here's the app alerts we sent out this morning here. So make sure you guys have the app. We ended up getting into a trade on BABA yesterday, and we got a really nice breakout here coming on BABA. So let's take a look at that. BABA here ended up getting a climb up to almost 181 here in pre-market hours. Pulled back a little bit at 178.22, up almost 3% right now. This is what I was talking about yesterday when we made that larger trade into BABA and targeting that $200 a share for that November monthly expo. We have two nice catalysts that are coming up. Singles Day, which is the largest online retail day for Alibaba, and then we also have the holiday shopping season. So I think that's a nice expiration, that November expo. We jumped in that, and it was a larger trade, so we should have some really nice profits on that today. We're going to let that continue to go for now, and at least target 190. I think we should get a nice climb up to at least 190 there. And if you guys didn't hear the news there, China is making their own stock exchange there in Beijing. So that's some news that just came out. All right, so let's take a look there. We got BABA. Let's take a look. Skills is up about 1% here as well. That one's starting to get a climb. Let's see. PayPal's looking pretty good. That one's starting to get another climb. Palantir, that one's just continuing to hold above $26 a share, continuing to break out. NVIDIA's looking good here. If we continue to climb, we're going to have that next breakout that's going to lead into the rest of this week. Microsoft holding that 10-day, starting that climb. McDonald's chart's looking good there, up to about 240 to 245 by the. I'd say that's an easy one by the September. I'd go with the October expo if you wanted to reach that 245 target. Robinhood shares are getting a nice little climb today, up about 1.64% after pulling down all the way about $42 the other day. General Motors still pulling back a bit. FedEx is holding that 265 pretty well for the past month. Facebook not doing much yet, down about 50 cents. Ford's starting to look good here. I like that. We have a Ford vertical spread for the October Expo. We have the 13-14 vertical spread. So once we start to get that 10-20 cross, that's when I'm going to buy back that short leg, that 14 strike, and lock in that 63% profit we have on it right now. For about $2,700 profit. So we're buying back that short leg, and then we'll leave the long leg open as Ford continues to climb. Let's say once it gets up to about $14, then we could sell to open another 14 strike and make more money on that one like that. So that's the plan there with Ford. Facebook, FedEx. I was going up before. Disney is still on the climb. That one's still in the bomb cycle. Bomb phase here, breakout momentum. Climbing off of that 172.50 that it's been holding at support there. That one's a nice one, up to about 187.50, or if you want to do a longer-term trade on that, it's a nice one. Here's Delta, guys. Look at Delta on a daily chart here. Here's a 3-month daily chart. We have that 10-20 crossover, which looks great, and we have the MACD crossover. We have the bars trading above the zero line on the histogram of the MACD. Delta's looking like a nice long-term trade now. Going to keep an eye on that one. Baidu's getting a climb with the rest of the Chinese stocks. And here's Alibaba taking off. I can't wait to see what that opens at here today. Let's see. We got about 6 minutes until opening bell. I'm just looking at some market movers on the other screen here. Got a nice climb here today, guys. That new egg, I'm up $240 in the pre-market on NEGG. That one's up about 24 cents. Want to see it break that 21. But I like that long term there. Square's still continuing to climb here, getting a nice breakout. That one could be an easy one up to that 290 if we wanted to either do a safer trade, like something like an in-the-money vertical spread, maybe picking up the 267.50, 270, or even the 270, 270, 250 vertical spread on Square, and let that go for the September monthly expo. And then that way your stop is the first candle below that 270. I'm watching that SGOC. If you guys remember, that one had a nice climb yesterday. Looks like it wants to climb again today. That one was down a bit in the pre-market hours, so it's coming up, only down about 7 cents. So we'll be looking for that one to climb here as well. I like that one. That one's a nice one to target that $15. It's at $9 now, so that $15 target. It's a nice. That's a nice area to take profits. Let's see. We have the September 17th expo on that one. Want to see Facebook get a climb here. It's climbing off the lows. A new egg is climbing. Let's take a look at those pre-market movers I shared with you guys in the trade room. You know what I liked today was this one here. So if we take a look at this. So if we take a look at this one here. You guys can see there's a new initiation today, Rumble on, RMBL. I want to take a look at that. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to write that down on my notebook here, Rumble on, RMBL. And then if I like the way it moves today, I might end up, let's see, they have a $70 target on that on top there, B. Riley. 92% upside. Stock's currently at $36.44, and they upgraded it to $70. Initiated a buy on it for $70 price target. And then you had Baird there that raised it to, initiation, outperform rating, $42 target. So that's not bad there. So I'm going to put that on there, RMBL. Anywhere from 42 to 88. Is the initiations here, so I like writing that down right next to it. All right, we got about a minute until opening bell here. I'm just going to look at some of our movers, some of our trades, see what they're doing. Baba is up. Baba is breaking out still. Nice climb here on Baba. Here's extended hours. Let me put this on for you. So here is pre-market hours. We got that nice climb. We just got up to that 178.80 here on that last candle here last minute. So here we go. We got about a minute until opening bell. Let's see how that opens, and let's see what the markets do from here, guys. Here we go, guys. Last 50 seconds here to opening bell. Got a nice climb on just about everything. Facebook still climbing off those lows there. S&P futures near the highs. Here we go, guys. 10 seconds. Here we go, guys. 9:30. Have a great day, everyone. Up $3,000 on those BABA calls already. AMD's getting a nice little pop there. BABA 3-month daily. We got our first candle above that 20-day simple moving average. Nice climb on BABA. We got the MACD cross. We got the 10 starting to climb up here to start that crossover on that 20. First candle above that 20, 10 day simple moving average. That's looking pretty good there. Just watching the markets, watching Qs. AMD just had a big pop, so let's take a look at Qs. NASDAQ's up about 60 points. Dow's up 126. S&P's up about 16 points here. Square's getting a nice climb, up about 2%. Robinhood up about 1.5. Counts continuing to climb here. BABA trade's looking good. Ford, let's see what Ford is doing there. 13.17. I'm watching the watch list. Very volatile today. Workhorse up another 1.5% today. Yeah, Apple just got an upgrade, Dwayne. Let me see. I'll share it with you here. Apple had an upgrade from Wolf here, from 135 to 155 price target range. Upgrade from underperform to pure perform. The stock was currently at 152.51, so about 1.63% upside from where that upgrade was. A little bit of a pullback from the highs here. AMD is pulling back sharply. Q's came down to that 10. Let's see if it holds, starts that climb again. Got an 11% gain on our BABA trade already. Put BABA over here. BABA looks like it's starting to break out again. They're talking about Alibaba on CNBC now. Qs are continuing to retrace from the highs on the open.
Coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, factory orders for July and durables ex-defense for July.
Let's see, I'll put it down to 14 bucks. See if we could get that sold. Lock in that quick couple grand there. There we go. We are out at We are out at 1403 on BABA. I could hold on to that one, but, you know, it's going to pull back with the rest of the market, so might as well take profits on that and then lock them back in. Now, see, that's what's nice about making those larger trades, you know. We have, what, a $26,000 trade on BABA. We made a quick, what, 11% on that? You know, you lock in a quick $2,000. Almost $3,000. Now, see, it's continuing to pull back with the market. That's why I ended up doing that. There's no reason to watch it continue to pull back, you know, as the general market's pulling back. So we locked in those profits. Now what we can do is wait for that next pop, that next climb, and end up jumping back in. And that's BABA I'm talking about here. So we did a nice job selling. At what candle did we sell at there? Let me post that in the trade room here.
Amazon back to using Fastly. Fastly spiking to the high 4808 stock trend Scandinavian Yankee.
Let me share with you guys. So I told you I had the 10 contracts, well, 20 contracts split up between two. Here we go. Here is the profits from that. Snap is on the move, said Skyjack. I think you're still in those snap calls, aren't you? Wow, she pulled back quite a bit yesterday, huh? From those highs. Let's take a look at Facebook there. Facebook. Let me get this up for you guys. 379.04 there. We'll see what she's doing. Everything's pulling back here from the highs, so still think we're going to get a continued run on some of these tech stocks. Let me just get this up here for you. Let me see how. There we go. Thank you, Ray. And then we have this one. And then we have this other one. Here's the other 10 contracts that we just sold. I'm posting that in the trade room now for you guys. So there we go. Between the two trades there's the one there, 1,139, 1139.68. And then what we did here with Baba, another 1655. So $2,794.68. $2,800 overnight on that Baba trade. That's exactly what I was looking for there. We could end up holding on to that if we wanted to wait, but you know, a quick almost $3,000. I'm not going to say no to that. All right, let's get back now to trading.
Trade now, Sandy Charlie Papa Sandy, $7.09.
What do you have? The AMD September 24th Expo, Sammy, or the 17th on AMD? Baba's starting to get a climb here from the bottom here now. Maybe I could re-enter. I'm watching that closely. Let me get extended hours off of here. Screwing up my charts a little bit. Let's see if Baba holds that 175. If it does, that might be a nice pickup. AMD's starting to get a climb right now. Good morning, Mohammed. Good morning, Josh. How's the morning going, guys? Yeah, I would be holding AMD as well. AMD's starting to get a little pop now. Take a look. See if it holds up. Starting to get a candle above that 10, getting up to that 20. I'm looking for that next good setup now. You know, I'm prime and ready to go. Nice gains already locked in today. Not a problem, Sammy.
AC Immune files patent application, novel compounds for the treatment, alleviation, or prevention of disorders associated with tau aggregates, that's alpha, Charlie, India uniform.
There goes AMD taking off there, Sammy. There goes Baba on the climb here, too. Nice candle on Baba. Look at that candle on Baba. That might be a nice little day trade. Let's take a look at some Baba September 3rd expos there. 175s are going for about $2.25. That's not bad. I'm watching AMD, though. AMD's still climbing. Pulled back from that high there a bit. Let's take a look at the watch list. Amazon is still on the climb, guys. Take a look at the Amazon, that 3-month daily chart there. Jerry, are you live with us? Remember, I wanted to get in there. I got bitten on that trade too much on the last one. I lost 27 grand on that last Amazon trade, so I was hesitant to jump in. And I keep watching it every day, and it just reminds me. That was a nice entry there when she broke off that 3,200. I remember talking about that right there on that candle there. Should have just got that September Expo. Let's see. Dwayne says, look at you. Let's see. I'm watching so many charts right here. Unity Software, 131. There goes Baba again. See, the thing with stuff like that, you know, there's really, that's got pretty decent volume on it, Unity Software. Do I want to make a quick Baba trade? That's the question. All right, guys, I think this is probably going to be a day trade, all right? Just letting you know. All right, guys, I just got in that Baba trade. I'm filled at 135. I got in at 135. It's a day trade Baba, 177.50 strike call for September 3rd Expo. Let me post that in the room. I'm probably going to be holding that into the afternoon. I want that to continue to climb, break out. Probably look to take profits around 178 if we get up to 178. There we go, 3% gain on the trade. Let's see. Jerry says Nextera is moving again. Oh, look at that. Another nice move. Someone was talking about Nextera yesterday. Who was still in that Nextera trade? Was it you, Sammy? Someone was still in that original trade here. We ended up closing that out for a nice profit, but there's a few of you guys that ended up staying in there. Who was it? Skohorvi, are you still in Nextera?
December $25 call suite, Julian Michael India Alpha.
Man, I want to take that profit on that short leg of that Ford. I'm looking at those positions now. Would love to lock that in. I don't know who in the trade room there was talking about Nextera yesterday. We were talking about it. There you go. Z sold yesterday 3.9.
And M. Navios Maritime Holdings, halted on a circuit breaker November 9th.
Right about now, we could all use a pancake. Or 10. So come into IHOP for pancakes, burgers, burritos, and more. Because you deserve something that makes you smile. This guy knows what's up.
FLX, Netflix, seeing heavy activity in the weekly calls on Netflix, 590 and 600 calls on November Foxtrot Lima X-Ray. Shares at the highs, or near the highs now, 590, 576. That's November Foxtrot Lima X-Ray.
Let's see, Netflix. Baba's starting to get a climb. I'm looking at the Baba chart over here. I'm looking at so many charts, so many movers today.
Resuming trade after a circuit breaker halt.
That's what I was watching here. If Baba is going to hold that 10. Dwayne says Netflix is moving.
SolarLogic resuming trade.
Wow, that's a heck of a climb there, Dwayne. What a climb. Was that at new all-time highs today? Wow. Wow. AMD is pulling back sharply here. Qs are pretty flat since opening. 381.50, 382.25. Those support and resistance areas we're watching for on Qs.
CGC canopy growth files for U.S. patent purification and separation techniques for cannabinoids. That's Charlie Charlie.
Now take a look. When Qs pull back like that, all the tech stocks are pulling back. So that's a general market pullback we're watching. But it's really just staying within that range still. So just sitting tight, 9:53. Got about 23 minutes in. Muhammad said he bought a couple AMD puts for next week's expo. Nice job, Muhammad.
EK18 Mekong Art shares spiking here, $14.67 as Osceola Alpha Tango. TLPN Dolphin Entertainment also spiking here. Delta Lima Papa November.
Watch and see if Qs are going to break below that 381.50. My stop on Baba is probably going to be 175 on that day trade.
Grease cleaner for your sink, your kitchen, and to pre-treat grease on laundry. Dawn's even gentle enough to clean wildlife. Tackle grease wherever it shows up. Dawn Platinum. Scrub less, save more with Dawn.
Sounds better than a sizzling single bacon cake from Burger King. Mix or match any of these great sandwiches. Buy one, get one for $1. Now featuring the single bacon king. Tune in, Protect Jack. Zero in on opportunities. Red Hot Startups from the East Coast and the West Coast. The go-to destination.
HOFG, Hall of Fame Resort, Hotel Oscar Box Victor shares also getting a little pop here. MDIS, Microvision, tweet from Microvision,
The waiting for that break below or above support and resistance here is the toughest part. Just waiting. Waiting. Not jumping into anything yet. Robinhood's still on the climb, up almost 2% on the day. All right, I just sold out of that Baba trade, that day trade there, out at, let me see, order status, 90 cents.
CVM, Cellside Corporation, novel peptides for vaccine and treatment of 2019 NCOV infections.
Let's see, Todd says Palantir's on the climb. Let's take a look at PLTR, Todd. Wow, that's getting another nice climb here today. 3-month daily. Are you still in that one, Todd? What did we have? We had the September 17, 25 call at $1.44. Let's see what they're going for. Palantir September 17, 25 calls now going for about 205. 204 theoretical. So that's up about 42.36% from when we entered. That's a nice close there on Baba. Pulled back a little bit more. You see how we use the profits from those Baba trades to fuel a day trade there. Minimal loss on the day trade. We still have the profits from those long calls. I'm watching Amazon here, right up to $3,500 a share. Let's see. Everything's pulling back a bit here. Palantir is still climbing, though. That's looking good. Let's see. Square's up about 1%. Workhorse shares are still climbing.
Tip ranks, article, focus, universal, fantastic first day gives.
Workhorse has been holding that $9 pretty well.
Of women showed reduction in wrinkles, even deep wrinkles. Powerful results validated by dermatologists. It's an anti-aging superstar. New Revitalift Night Serum with pure retinol from L'Oreal Paris. We're worth it.
July factory orders plus 0.4%, consensus plus 0.3%.
And try the drug-free Pepto Herbal Blends, made from 100% natural ginger and peppermint.
I'm watching AMD over on the top right. Wants to hold that 109. If it starts to get a nice climb off that, I might do another swing trade on that one.
1.1%.
Want to see that Facebook climb. Facebook down $4 today. Definitely don't like the way that chart looks right now. First candle below previous candle's body, but I'm going to be holding on to that until the afternoon here. We'll see if we get a climb, if we hold above that 380. Qs are signaling a further breakdown here. 10 crossing below that 20. MACD crossed way below, way back here. About 945. So watching Qs, watching some of these other charts here on a today 1 minute. AMD's getting a little climb there, right up to that 20-day. 109.17. Let's see, Square just got another nice little pop there. Robinhood just got another climb.
TLRY still right, September $15 call sweep above the ask $1.
Yeah, a lot of call sweeps coming in Tilray. Skyjack, I'm looking at PayPal, looking for a day trade with you. Let me know if you find something. That was looking like a nice breakout happening there. Baba got up to that 10, pulling back from that 10. Let's see what Qs are doing. I think that's the best thing to be watching today, Qs, because if that just has a general market pullback from those highs, NASDAQ's only up about 44 points now. Dow's up about 98. S&P's up 14 points. So continuing to see a pullback from those highs. We locked in profits on Baba. We're still in our Facebook trade. AMD, let's see if it breaks above that 109.25. I'm watching that over here. Let me put AMD up. Watching that closely. Starting to get that 1020 cross. MACD's already crossed. I'm waiting, watching for it to break above that 109.25. It's doing that now. Baba's starting to get a nice little climb there too from that 174.50. That Skills is back in the green. That one was down quite a bit before. That's back in the green. There goes AMD. Baba taking off. Facebook's getting a climb off those lows. Counts climbing quick now. Newegg is taking off, guys. Take a look at NEGG. That one's getting a big breakout. New highs of the day on Newegg. Baba here is looking pretty good. Starting to climb off that 174.50. AMD is still on the climb. And let's take a look at Qs. Qs are climbing off those lows. So you see, whatever the market's doing, it's closely related to the Qs here. So that's why I like watching that here and seeing what we're going to do. Because if we're still in the breakdown momentum pattern with our trade plan on Qs, I don't want to jump in along something, like a long Baba, long AMD, if, Qs just get up to that 381.50 and then start that retracement and pull back again. So that's why I'm just waiting, watching, and looking for that next setup here. Facebook's still climbing. It's looking good. Let's take a look at Facebook there for a sec. Let's see if we get a 1020 cross on Facebook and get a pop. NASDAQ is up 49 points. Dow is up 89. S&P's up about 14. That Skills is on the run again. Take a look at Skills. That's a nice solid breakout there from those lows from about 950. Queen said they got in Skills at the dip for $1. Nice job on that one. So you got a nice profit on that already. You already got a 22% gain. Nice job on that. There goes AMD taking off again. Let's see, Quantum. Quantum says Wells Fargo testing possible support. AMD is looking nice there. Let's take a look at Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is looking pretty good after that pullback. Wow, what a pullback on Wells Fargo. Bank of America did the same thing, though. I had a big pullback. BAC's holding that 41. I love swing trade in the banks. Wells Fargo looks like a nice setup there, Quantum. He said check out Spot 2, Spotify. Wow, look at that breakout on Spotify from that pullback. That could be an easy 260 to 280 target on that one. Really don't trade Spotify, though, so Not my thing.
AGEN, Genus, posted to clinical trials website. A Genus-sponsored study, phase 2 study of balstilimab independently or in combination with zalifrelimab in cervical
What do you
cancer.
got on AMD, Queen?
Echo November. AGEN.
Queen, that should still be pretty good.
Striker, Foxtrot, Charlie, Uniform, Victor.
I think we're going to get another continued climb next week. Why didn't you sell when we jumped out of it there? You just wanted to hold on? Look for that 115 or 120 target? Spotify's still running. There goes Baba. I love when those candles catch my eye like that. There goes a nice Baba candle. AMD is still breaking out there nicely. Nice Baba candle there. AMD still on the climb. AMD is looking really good here for another swing.
Coinbase says currently investigating.
Not jumping in anything yet. Like I said, still pulling back a little bit from the highs. Dow's only up 69 points now, guys. Remember that. That's why I keep going over this. Dow's only up 69 now. NASDAQ's only up 41. S&P's up 12. So continuing to pull back on a lot of these stocks here. Workhorse is up 5% right now.
AGIO, Agios Pharmaceuticals sponsored study, a study evaluating the efficacy and safety of entecavir in participants with sickle cell disease, posted to clinical trials website. Study is not yet recruiting. That's Alpha Golf India Oscar.
There goes AMD on the climb again. I think it's just some profit taking after a few days of some big climbs. And we're still up. You know, Dow's up 63 points, NASDAQ's up 43, S&P's up 12, but little pullback from the highs, some profit takers. Looks like we're starting to climb again. We'll see if it continues. If we do, I'm going to be looking to take advantage off of some of these stocks that pulled back a little bit, like some of these tech stocks. AMD's still on the climb. Baba looks like it found some support there right around that 174.
CARA, Paratherapeutics sponsored study, intermediate sized patient population expanded access program for intravenous dipeclifalin. That's that study report as available. That's on the clinical trials website, Charlie Alpha Romeo Alpha.
AMD still climbing. Dwayne, let's take a look at your docs. We were going over that yesterday. Am I going to be upset I didn't jump in with you? Wow, almost at $99. Wow, what a climb there. What'd you get in, shares, or did you get in some calls on that?
SCUV resumes trading. Foxtrot Charlie Uniform Victor.
Nice call on that, Dwayne. That's a nice one. What are you going to be targeting? That $100 taking profits there? Nice. Nice target there. Qs are still pulling back, guys. Market is still pulling back, so not going long anything yet. If anything, this afternoon, if we continue that pullback, I might buy some puts. We are definitely in BDM on Qs here. You know, you see how we're getting those bodies up to that yellow 10-day simple moving average and then continuing to pull back. Now we got support at 381. If we break below that 381, it's a nice opportunity to pick up some Q puts for next week's expo, either for a day trade or an overnight swing trade. Ray, you're still in Costco, huh? Palantir's at new highs of the day again. Qs are still pulling back. A McDonald's chart looks nice on a 3-month daily. Disney's still in the green today, too. Jerry, what do you think about FedEx here? Take a look at that pullback on FedEx. Notice that 260 is acting as some support there. What do you think about that? I think an entry into FedEx now for the holiday season, targeting, upwards of that $300 and a stop of about, I'd say a stop at 350. What do you guys think of that, FedEx? I like how when we zoom in here, it's been holding that, it's really been holding that 265 pretty well. Thinking about doing another trade on FedEx for like that December monthly expo. I'm watching AMD over to the right. That's getting another climb here as well. I know there's a few of you guys that like to trade FedEx. What do you think of that FedEx chart? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like a December or January expo. Because if things do get tight again during, obviously going into the winter months with COVID, more people are going to be buying online, which is going to be great for FedEx. FedEx also raised their rates, so they're primed to take advantage of everything. The only thing that's hurting FedEx is the higher gas prices. It's bringing down their profit margins quite a bit. But I think that one's set up for a nice run. Let's take a look at the research, what analysts are saying about FedEx. Let's see, research, analyst, and reports. Let's take a look at FedEx and see what's going on. FDX. Wow, so this is what they're saying. The low end on FedEx is 270, which is still a 0.85% upside from here. The average price target on FedEx is 353. The stock's at 267 right now. I mean, that's an insane target. You know, even the low end is higher than where the stock's at right now. Earnings on September 21st. I'd love to go into earnings season with FedEx. I really would. Here's the most recent upgrades. 340 target, 330 target, 375 target. You know, these are all pretty, you know, the most recent is obviously the Bank of America 340. I mean, that's insane. I think that's prime for another nice break. I mean, you have everything above 330 a share here, you know, and the stock's at 267 now. So when I see stuff like that, that makes me want to do a larger trade for a longer term expo there. But I just want to wait until at least the afternoon here to make sure we don't pull back. McDonald's is looking great there, up $1.12 right now. Still climbing. Z, that's a nice one to buy for going into that November expo.
Website that studies recruiting. That's Whiskey Victor Echo.
There goes AMD, guys. Look at the breakout on AMD on a today 1 minute. Now, see how that retested that 10-day, or let me see here. Let me go back to that 3-month daily chart. See how we came back, tested that 10-day simple moving average on AMD? Now, what I'm looking for with AMD on that retracement here is to see if we're going to start this climb now and start going like this, going into next week. You know, notice how we came back down to that yellow 10-day simple moving average right there. You know, that's the 10-day simple moving average, 10 SMA. So we came down, we tested that support at that 10-day simple moving average. Now with AMD, technically with our trade plan, that next green candle with a green candle above previous candle's body is that entry signal for coming off of support there with our trade plan. So I want you guys to take note of that and know exactly what's going on with AMD. It came down, it tested that 10-day simple moving average so far. So far it's holding that 10. That's why I always tell you guys, look at the end of the day, see where the candle is. Because right now it looks like it's holding that 10. You know, by the end of the day, we might be green, we might be below, 105. You don't know where it's going to be at from now till the end of the day. But if it holds here and then gets that next green candle with body above previous candle's body, that is a confirmed buy with our trade plan based off coming down to support there off of that pullback. So now what you could be doing is targeting that 115. If you get a buy signal at around 110, let's say you get a green candle tomorrow on AMD and she's at 110, well, guess what? Now you're going to target that resistance that candle right here came up to as your next target. So if you get in at 110 tomorrow, if she has that green candle, you'd be looking to take profit at that 115 where it came up to right there on that candle on, what was it, August 28th, whatever it was there, and ended up pulling back there for a few days. So that's what you got to be looking for on AMD. It's breaking out nicely now. Let's take a look at the today 1 minute chart, and you'll see it's continuing to climb and break out from those lows this morning. So that is a really nice looking chart there. Dwayne, what do you think about FedEx? I really want to make a nice FedEx trade. I really do. I'm eager to make one. Guys, Bob is climbing off the lows here as well. We got a nice breakout. Market's starting to climb again a little bit. AMD's on the climb. There goes Baba. Waiting for Facebook to follow along here. Newegg is taking off nicely. Our Newegg trade's up significantly today. Up $300 on Newegg today. We like it. Who is we, Dwayne?
Workday, the finance, HR, and planning system for
What's the name of your firm? Oh, okay. Nice climb here. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Baba's taking off nicely. 174.76 continuing to climb. New eggs up about $300 for the day. Let's see. Anything else moving here? Skills pulled back a little bit. Palantir still taking off, up over 2.14% on Palantir. AMD starting to get another pop here. That Newegg looks ready for a big climb. I'm going to be holding on to those shares. AMD still climbing. AMD nearing that 110 again. AMD's almost green for the day, only down 10 cents now for the day. Dwayne, I really want to get into FedEx now. You know, I'm watching FedEx up above here. That's still looking good. I got to do a trade on FedEx. I can't not look at that chart and not want to make a trade on that. But do I want to get something, going into December Expo or just something going into earnings? That's the question. If we take a look here at that calendar and we bring that down, you can see if we put in FedEx here, we got earnings coming up on the 21st. So do we want to get something for that, 24th? Do we have the 24th Expo? Do we want to get something for that 24th Expo? Maybe the 270 strike, which isn't bad at all. It's pretty cheap. 735 by 770. Theoretical value 753. Or do we want to go with that October or the November Expo? I think going with that September 24th Expo would be fine. I think I'm going to do something with that. September 24th. Picking up that 270. She's going for about 770. And let me see what that November, let me see what the December Expo is going for. That 270 is going for about $15, $16 there. That's not bad. We target that 300. It's going to be a while to hold on to that trade, though. Excuse me. I know, Dwayne. I know if I get that December Expo, I'm probably going to be selling it sooner. So with that being said, should I just go with that September 24th Expo? The 270 is going for about 767.
Versus the build of 25 ETF on natural gas.
There's a build on natural gas.
Popping here, $4.16
Natural gas futures are popping on that news.
on that smaller than expected build.
Smaller than expected build. Exactly, Dwayne. Exactly.
GRIL, muscle maker, launches bubble tea program. That's California, India, New Zealand. That was actually out for
Alrighty, guys. I am in FedEx. There we go. There is our swing trade.
When you open the new Corona Refresca Mas Mango Citrus, things are bound to get more flavorful.
Right about now, we could all use a pancake, burger, or a burrito, or an omelet. Hello. Well, wait, go back. Let's talk about these pancakes. Okay, now I'm hungry. IHOP, we could all use a pancake.
Sending out this alert. Okay, let me see. AMD's getting a huge breakout there. Yes, it is. Let me put that over here. I'm getting that FedEx trade out for you guys right now, so just give me 1 sec. Let's take a look. AMD's having a huge run there. Queen, you should be doing pretty well on that trade now. AMD is in the green for the day. Let me just get this here. There is the new FedEx trade we just made, guys. FedEx, September 24th, 270 strike call in at 770. Let me just write this out. On September, let me see, when was the earnings date for? On the 22nd. 21st. Let me see. What was that average price target on FedEx again here? I'm sending that out with the $353.17. All right, let me get the 3-month daily chart up here on FedEx. Let's do 6 months here.
Sphere 3D, ticker ANY, shares up 28% here on Twitter. Twitter account Will Mead just recently tweeting that he's long Sphere 3D. He's calling it the next support.com. Says they have very good management. It's ticker Alpha Yankee November.
All right, I'm sending out that trade alert right now on FedEx. AMD just continue to break out there. What a heck of a run. See how that's green now for the day? Remember I was telling you guys about that before when she was red? You know, that's why you always look at those end of the day candles. That's looking like a successful bounce. You get a green candle tomorrow on AMD, I'm probably going to be jumping in that with you guys. Guys, SGOC is taking off big time here. SGOC. That is a nice climb on AMD. There we go. I just shared that in the trade room with you guys, what we're doing, the game plan. Stocks getting a continued rebound here. S&P 500 futures now over the 45. Getting another nice rebound here, guys. Bob is taking off nicely near 176 now. That SGOC is taking off big time here, guys. Take a look at SGOC. That is getting a big pop there.
strongest protection. That's Mike Romeo, November Alpha, again, according to Dow Jones. Shares of Moderna seeing some volume here, ticking a little higher. Mike Romeo, November Alpha. Ticker V, Visa shares marking a new session low, down about 2.6%. Note that the other credit card names also moving rather sharply lower here this morning. MasterCard ticker MA down 2%. American Express, Alpha X-Ray Papa down about percent,
America's leading 5G
1.2%.
network. This is Apple TV Plus. And now, only T-Mobile gives new and existing customers 1 year of Apple TV Plus on us. That's a year of Apple originals like Ted Lasso and The Morning Show. So more people can watch them all in more places with 5G on the largest 5G network. Apple TV Plus on us, and America's leading 5G network. Only at T-Mobile.
What if you could make $12 million in one day? Would you do it?
It takes some cojones to do a Robert right there in Brooklyn.
This money, it belongs to the President of the United States.
Steve, we're obviously professionals.
This took the FBI agents aback.
Living after a bank, we got it.
There's no turning back at that
The
point.
end goal was to have cash.
Oh my God, are we actually gonna do this?
Surprise. All middle Mondays, 10 to 6.
Let me see. I just sent that out. Let me see. Let me just look at this quick on the trade alerts.
You know, what's most interesting to me for this rally is the fact that Bitcoin dominates. The measure of Bitcoin's market cap relative to the market cap of the rest of the crypto industry has it been in steady decline. We're currently sitting at about 42 relative to highs earlier this year of about 70, and pretty close to the all-time lows of about 37. Now, my take on this is we're seeing an increased interest in other aspects of the crypto industry that represent pushing innovation in the smart contract space, particularly the layer 1 protocols that enable the disintermediation of contracts. Ethereum, Solana, similar
There we go. That was sent out.
CFD shares marking a new session high of 36%. 910 is the new high in Alpha November Yankee.
It's really interesting, and I think that's where we're going to see a lot of growth and innovation over the course of the next 6 to 12 months.
Baba's starting to break out again.
ANY Spirit 3D shares now at a new marking a new session high 948, up more than 40% here. Alpha November Yankee.
Yeah, you know, that's a great observation. Ethereum and other smart contract protocols sit behind the NFT layer. They are effectively what enables individuals to invest in things like NFTs. And I think we've just seen the beginning in the NFT space.
LAC Lithium America shares up 15% for the session. A new session high set just a minute ago here, 22.95.
Guys, AMD is getting another big break out there. Man, I am thinking about doing something with that now. Breaking above that 110 again. I mean, she's all the way down to 108.70 some here before. Back up to 110.28.
You know, I don't think it'll ever be just another coin, largely because Bitcoin's space in the crypto industry is one of a store value, and it's a strong inflationary hedge, particularly in the face of $4.5 trillion potentially coming back into the economy of the United States.
few other lithium stocks also higher today. Livent, that's ticker Lima Tango Hotel Mike, shares trading up about 5% here. Albemarle, ticker Alpha Lima Bravo, trading up 3%. And Piedmont Lithium, Papa Lima Lima shares also up 3%. But again, Lithium Americas Lima Alpha Charlie is the leader in this group, up 15% today.
There goes Baba taking off again. What do we have that Baba day trade at? That's going to upset me if I look at that now. Let me see. Baba, I was in at 135. Look at Baba breaking out here. Let's see. Baba option chain. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let's see. Baba, we had the September 3rd. We had the 177.50. Okay, so still down a little bit from where we picked it up.
From free credit scores to home loans and everything in between. Credit Karma. Download the app today.
If you look around, you'll see the world can be pretty smart. Actually, really smart. Good boy. Where do you think you're going? Smart move, Mom.
Wicked smart.
I think they get it. At Capella University, we thought your education should be smart too. So smart it can work for Bugsby? Yeah.
You sure can keep up?
Well, with FlexPath, you can finish your bachelor's degree on your terms and on your budget. That's smart. I know, right? Capella University. Don't just learn smarter.
Maybelline New York's new Express Brow Duo. Fuller looking brows in just 2 steps. Step 1, define. Step 2, fill. So easy. New Express Brow Duo. Maybelline New York.
We're hoping things will pick up by Q3. Yeah.
Facebook came back nicely here too. Let's take a look at Facebook. That one's coming back. That one was down to what, 374, 375, nearing 377 again. 3-month daily, still holding above that 370. There goes Baba again on a today 1 minute.
SQVG sequential brand shares marking a new session high, up about 5%. Sandy, Quebec, Bravo, Golf. Sequential Brands is a low float name, seen about 1 million shares in the issues float. Sandy, Quebec, Bravo, Golf.
This is going to get a short squeeze, guys. It's a short float here.
Here now, about 6.5%, 838 the last trade in Sequential Brands.
Sequential Brands, guys. This one's going to be a short squeeze right back up to that 1250. I'm telling you.
We need a bigger place.
With our credit, it's like we just double our square footage with our upside down upstairs.
Credit Karma can show us how to improve it for free. Then we can find a place with a bigger right side up.
That's very cool. Stop. Hey, that okay?
From free credit scores to home loans and everything in between. Credit Karma. Download the app today.
There's a killer on the loose, and he could be living in our building. Go down there and look around for clues. You wanna come?
Yo, wanna break into a dead guy's apartment? Sounds like an afternoon.
What? There's
Outdoors at Restart have nothing to achieve the most authentic flavors. Our bold Pitcraft slow smoked turkey breast is patiently seasoned in a dry rub, including wild chili pepper and brown sugar, then slow roasted over real mesquite wood. Your prepackaged turkey plans? Well, they just went up in smoke. Bold Pitcraft slow smoked turkey breast.
I just jumped in 1,000 shares at SQBG.
Long hair goals? Save that last inch. L5 Dream Lengths with a cocktail of vitamins and fine castor oil strengthens hair's length and helps seal split ends. Now with more complete long hair care. L5 Dream Lengths from L'Oreal Paris. You're worth it.
What if you could make $12 million in one day? Would you do it?
It takes some cojones, and you're right there, right there.
Look at Baba still going.
Belong to the President of the United States.
See, we're obviously professionals.
This took the FBI agents aback.
We went after a bank. We got it.
There's no turning back at that point.
The end goal was to have cash.
Oh my God. Are we actually going to do this?
Super Ice. All new Mondays, 10 Eastern. CNBC, get yours. Dogs, you want to make your retirement last? Call now. Call now for your free retirement guide. Call 1-800-300-8335. Don't just retire. Retire well. How will all this jobs picture reflect summer hiring and Bavarian threat? Which sectors strengthen payrolls or remain
CEO of Capital One, Reuters reporting that the U.S. Fair Trade Commission has fined Capital One CEO Richard Fairbanks for, quote, repeatedly violating antitrust laws. Charlie Oscar Foxtrot shares moving higher here, stocking off about 0.3% for the session. Charlie Oscar Foxtrot.
That was Sir Richard Branson speaking with me back in July, fresh off of the high of a successful trip to the edge of space. And we take a look at Virgin Galactic. Those shares, they're actually taking off this morning. They're 4.5%. This is despite news that the FAA is investigating that specific space flight following reports that the aircraft veered out of its designated airspace mid-flight. Now, Virgin issuing a pretty lengthy statement about that, saying, quote, we dispute the misleading characterizations and conclusions in the New Yorker article, and going on to say, quote, although the flight's ultimate trajectory deviated from our initial plan, it was a controlled and intentional flight path that allowed Unity 22 to successfully reach space and land safely at our spaceport in New Mexico. At no time were passengers and crew put in any danger as a result of this change in trajectory. And guys, they also went on to note that the spaceship did not travel above any population centers, did not cause a hazard to the public. Part of the reason these shares are actually trading higher today is likely the fact that the company also announced the manifest for its next space flight of Spaceship Two Unity from Spaceport America. It's going to be the first commercial human-centered research mission for the company.
Let's see what Qs are doing here. Qs are still slowly climbing.
Announcing next round of restart plans.
Guys, next round of restart plans for CCL. Big news. I'm going to pick up some calls on that news, I think. A little day trade, maybe a swing trade into... see.
RDWR, Radware, and Avion partner in Brazil to provide hedge computing customers with EOC management protection service. That's Romeo Delta Whiskey Romeo.
All right, I made a small trade, 10 contracts, September 17th, CCL 24 strike. I am in at 88 cents. Let me get in the trade room here. That's a trade room trade right there on CCL. I didn't hear anything about the new COVID strain there, Tyler. I hope it's nothing crazy. Definitely don't need anything else out there.
PIIB, Biogen Stat News reporting Congress demands documents from the FDA on.
There goes CCL, guys. Nice breakout on CCL.
That's Bravo, India, Bravo. There's a Biogen also loads now 329.60. Again, Stat News reporting Congress demands documents from the FDA on controversial approval of Biogen's Alzheimer's drug. That's Bravo, India, Bravo.
It seems, according to sources close to the situation, that companies such as Spotify are still trying to figure out whether and how this applies to them. But this is evidence.
That's looking ready for a nice breakout on CCL. Especially with that news that came out. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it for us today. It's after 11. I'm going to be live again this afternoon. Nice job today selling those Baba calls overnight for a quick gain of, what, $2,800. Let's look for some good day trades this afternoon, and we're also going to look for some continued breakouts here that we could get some swing trades on. Our CCL trades in the green and looking good. Zynga trades in the green today as well. I'm going to see if I want to add to that one or get rid of it later. But CCL, I think that one's going to continue to break out with that news. And I'm watching that SGOC up above 936, up a little over 2%. Once that starts to break out, that should get a pretty solid breakout. And Facebook is coming off the lows really nicely here. If we take a look here, just continuing to climb above that 377 now. She came down to about 375, 374.90 before. So nice climb off the lows there. Looking good going into the lunch hours. Dow's up about 159 points. Nasdaq's up 44. S&P's up 16 points. So I'll see you guys at a regular time at 3 o'clock. That'll be for the pro members and for the elite members. And if you guys want to come join us, you guys could stay on and join us. I totally forgot I was still on YouTube. You guys could come join us, breakingchartalerts.com. Go to membership pricing plans. And if you guys want to join us, you can take advantage. Use promo code CHALLENGE, and that'll save you 30% off the annual membership. If you type that in, go down here to sign up and upgrade. And you'll see. I'm logged into my account. That's why it's taking me there right now. But if I log out here, you'll see what it does. Dwayne, there's that Unity software you were talking about before. So if you click sign up, you guys will put in your coupon code right here, challenge, and that'll save you 30% off your annual membership there. So that brings it down $750 down to $1,750 there. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it for us this morning. Good job today. I will see you guys in the afternoon. Let's see Facebook continue to climb off those lows there. So let's see if CCL continues that climb. We're already up 5% on the CCL trade, which is nice. So just watching that continue to climb there. And if there's any other breaking news we can take advantage of, I will let you guys know. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. God bless. And I will see you guys live in the afternoon. Take care. Bye-bye.